Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's Ashley. Today is day 8 of our Need to Know November fast. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for being here. If this is your first time seeing me or my channel, welcome. I am talking about a different topic about water fasting or just fasting in general every single day this month. You can check out the previous videos, and I hope you guys stay with me for the upcoming videos. We're doing one every single day, a different topic every single day. We are also attempting to do some form of fast every single day in November. It is either like OMAD, so 1 meal a day, intermittent fasting, water fasting, regular fasting. It's totally your call. We're attempting to do it every single day. Might not do it perfect, but hey, we're in this together, so we're going to try and keep each other motivated. All right, so if you guys saw yesterday's video, we were talking about preparing before you do a fast. Today, we're going to talk about how do I start fasting. Now, this is one of my favorite topics. I get this question all the time. I see it posted all the time, and people are just really not sure. They say, hey, all these people are fasting, and it's a quick weight loss. How do I start? Now, here's the thing. I don't really agree with just jumping into it. You can, of course, but it's always better. Here, that's what you get for living with 4 dogs. It's always better to do some form of preparation, and before you start a fast, like I was saying in yesterday's video, you may want to give yourself at least a week to kind of get into the mode of fasting. Now, what I like to personally do, and what I did myself, was I was keto for a year and a half before I started fasting. I started fasting in February. I jumped in. I did a 3-day fast, and then I did a 5-day water fast. And my very first video that I saw of somebody like actually extended fasting was a dry fast, like a hard dry fast. And what that means is basically no contact with water whatsoever. I thought it was absolutely bonkers why somebody would deny themselves water. I was so confused. So anyway, I decided to start water fasting. The longer I fasted, and the more experience I got, the more I really built up my mindset and how it should be done properly. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys today. The way that I think it should be done properly. This is just my opinion, my channel, my kind of knowledge base due to, the different research that I've done, the experiences that I've gone through, the different stories that I've read and articles and everything like that. So the way that I recommend starting fasting is get your relationship with food correct. What that means is don't just do the SAD diet, so the standard American diet. Don't just do that and then jump into fasting. You have to really prepare your body for the fasting. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable. Like you can totally just have a cheeseburger and then start fasting. You can totally do that if you want to. But if you don't properly start a fast or prepare your body for it, you are going to be miserable. And so I think any preparation that you do before a fast is going to help benefit you in the sense that you won't be as miserable as what you are going to be if you just jump right in. So get your relationship with food right. What that means is try and start cutting out all of the different processed foods out there. So your rice, your potatoes. Well, potatoes aren't really too bad, but it is a lot of starch, a lot of carbohydrates, a lot of stuff that gets broken down into sugar. Try and cut out white flours and tortillas and all kinds of the processed products that you guys get out there. You also want to start cutting down on your caffeine intake, because that way your body has less chance of getting a caffeine withdrawal headache, which I get those all the time. So start incorporating a lot of whole foods into your diet. Try cooking more than going out to eat. Add in a lot of veggies, a lot of water content, like a lot of water-filled, high-content foods. Those are your high water-filled, like vegetables. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. Your also your fruits too. You can do that as well. Try to cut down on as many artificial sugars as you can, and start cutting down the amount of food. That would really help you to start your fast. So when you decide that you have, when you decide that you're going to fast, I should say, I personally recommend doing intermittent fasting first for a duration before you even start fasting, like extended fasting. So intermittent fasting is definitely the best place to start. We got 8-16. That is like the bare minimum. 8-16 means you give yourself an 8-hour eating window followed by a 16-hour fast. Now, a 16-hour fast sounds like a lot, but you guys, when you start doing intermittent fasting, it's simply about creating an eating window. So it's like, have your first meal at 10, cut everything off at 6 o'clock, have your last meal then. And you just don't eat after 6, that's it. Most of your fast will be done while you're sleeping. So your body actually starts to get used to this pattern of not eating. When you feel comfortable with that, then bump it up to a 7-17, which means only a 7-hour eating window followed by a 17-hour fast. Do that until you feel comfortable. You see where I'm going with this? Keep building until you feel comfortable. Pretty soon you'll get to 23 hours. 24 shouldn't be a problem, right? So that's kind of what I started doing. I was doing OMAD from Keto. OMAD is something that a lot of people on keto do. And I was eating literally within a half an hour a day. 24 hours was nothing for me. And you kind of want to but you got to be comfortable with it. You got to feel like you're not going to die. A lot of people, when they start fasting, are like, how do you guys go? How do you continue going? And I just feel miserable. And you got to get your body ready to do those extended fasts and be comfortable with them. Okay. So then once you have your 24 hours under your belt, you can stop there. If you guys feel comfortable doing, a couple of 24 hours a week, that's totally fine. If you want to push yourself a little bit more, try and go for 48 hours, or try and go for, 36, or go for, 26. I don't know, but whatever you feel comfortable doing, and then push it a little bit more. But don't just go 24, 48, 72. Like, don't just do that right away. Get your body used to that time frame and then bump it up a little bit more. I see a lot of people who just jump before they even understand what they're doing, and before they even give themselves a chance to get used to it. So ideally, you'll give yourself the preparation that you need, and then you'll give your body the chance to actually get used to the different types of fasts that you guys have available to you. So there's intermittent fasting, then there's OMAD. OMAD is only 1 meal a day, you guys. And that's also going to be another video, how to do OMAD. It's probably going to be a bonus one. I don't think I actually have it scheduled for Need to Know November, but I'm doing bonus clips throughout the month, so stay tuned for that. You can click that little bell icon down next to the subscribe button if you guys want to get notified of that video coming up. So yeah, really just take your time. You want to give your body the best chance that you can, and don't feel bad if you fail. It's not something that happens overnight sometimes, and that's perfectly okay. This is a journey, not a race. So if your ultimate goal is to be at a place where you're extended fasting, for multiple days, give yourself multiple days to prepare for it. Okay, don't just expect it to happen right away. I've been doing this for a long time, and it doesn't always happen for me. It doesn't always happen the way that I plan it either. So be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to actually get started. And then once you are ready to do those extended fasts, some things that you need to know are just that sleep is going to be your best friend. Don't feel bad if you get a headache and you need to take aspirin. It's not one of those things like make or break. You want to try and do as much water as you can, but you don't drown yourself in water. The more you drink, the more you pee. The more you pee, the more electrolytes you're going to lose, and then you're going to start feeling miserable. Okay, so a lot of people say that you need sodium and potassium and magnesium and all kinds of stuff if you're going to be water fasting. Now, here's the thing. I disagree with that, simply because I always say that you need it as needed, because not everybody does. I could do a 10-day water fast and be totally fine and not need any electrolytes. Other times I can do a 2-day fast and need electrolytes because I start cramping. So it's really, really part of getting to know your body and what your body needs. So sodium, if you start feeling nauseous, or if you get headaches or dizzy or something like that, if you get heart palpitations, definitely some potassium, as well as muscle cramps in your legs and your calves. This is for like extended fasts. You might not even need any of this stuff. So just listen to your body, go very, very slow, and be okay with any progress that you make, because this is your journey. You're doing it for you, and it's going to be worth it in the end. So I hope that gave you guys something to think about. I hope it helped for anybody looking to get started on fasting. I will check in with you guys tomorrow for our day 9. Today, on my own personal journey, was not good for me. I ended up eating earlier, and I'm just not in a good place right now, because today is the 2nd year anniversary of the death of one of my best friends, and I'm struggling with it. I'm really, really struggling with it mentally, and doing these videos and helping you guys is really helping me, but just mentally I'm not here. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Those positive vibes and encouragement that you guys send me, I absolutely love, and they do help me. So I'm going to try and stay strong. Like I said, I did eat earlier, but it is what it is, and I'm going to try and push through. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.